Hi friends, I'm Brian Cosby. This is Provide and Protect, and today I want to share with you 3 tips on stacking, preserving firewood so it's ready to go this winter. So let's get into it. So we had some good friends that provided a bunch of firewood for us, and they even split it for me, which is pretty amazing. So always good to have good friends. But what we want to do is go ahead and get this off the ground and just kind of bring in some loads down here and be stacking it over here. But for a lot of people, what they do is they just leave this wood out and in the rain and the elements, and over time it just starts to rot. And so we need to get this stacked properly. And so what I want to do is share with you 3 tips that I found that are helpful so that the firewood is properly seasoned and dried out so you're ready to go in the wintertime. So the first tip is the most obvious. You need to have it covered. Some kind of way to be covered. Whether you do something like this wood shed that is easy to build, something like this wood shed. Now I've got this stack over here, and I love this little kit that this metal, it's like a metal kit. And all you got to do is just put 2x4s. There's obviously pressure treated 2x4s here, but 2x4s, and you can make it as tall or as long as you want. I think I just did this at maybe 8 or 10 feet here. If you cover this wood, you definitely want to not seal it. You don't want to seal it. You want it to breathe. You want the wood to breathe. So just put a cover over the top. A lot of people will use hard plastic over the top or sheet metal or something. But you definitely want it to be able to breathe underneath. So if you do a cover in that kind of way in a stack like this, and you don't have a shed, then you definitely want to have something that's just maybe hard over the top and allow it to breathe. So tip number 2 is to have some kind of way to stack the end caps of your firewood, and so that all the wood doesn't just fall out. So if you don't have this kind of thing over here, this kit, then this is one way to do it. I think you call it maybe like a log cabin type of end cap, where you just stack it like this. And you can just kind of create that up and down, and that way the wood doesn't fall out. So the third tip is not to mix your newly split firewood with your seasoned firewood. You want to keep these things separate so that you know throughout the winter and for the next season what is ready to go and what is not. Some of this is kind of medium aged, medium seasoned, I don't know what you call it, firewood. This is ready to go. This is all seasoned and good for this winter. This would be probably better for next winter. And then certainly this right here, definitely next winter or even the winter after that. So what I might do is go ahead and, I've got another one of these kits, go ahead and set up a second one of these kits, these stacks, and put it somewhere over here. That way I know where the seasoned wood is and the wood that's not quite seasoned yet. Well, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you have a warm home this winter around the fire. If you've not already done so, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate you and your support, and we'll see you in the next video.